It's time. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. When I'm right. Time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show. On Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. Always tell the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joe from Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. That's right, guys. I'm here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in FORDYCE, Arkansas. I know the signs say Marty's Body Shop, but I know a lot of you know about Marty's Body and Glass Shop because, guys, you can get windshield work scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop in FORDYCE, Arkansas. That's right. You got a windshield need to be replaced. Marty's can get that done for you as well. And guys, check this out. Not only do they do that, guys, they do PDR. That's paintless dent repair. That means if you got hail damage, hey, come to Marty's. If somebody hit your vehicle with a baseball or softball, put a dent in it, bumped it at the grocery store or something like that, hey, they can get PDR here at Marty's and get the job done, guys. That's right. So not only body work, not only getting your windshield replaced, they do PDR, guys. So, hey, get to FORDYCE, Arkansas, guys. They're open Monday through Thursday, guys. Here in FORDYCE, Arkansas, you can reach them at 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. They're located at 1017 Morrow Street here in FORDYCE, Arkansas. Let me tell you something else about the windshields, guys. If you got a rock peck, and you know those rock pecks are known to spread in the wintertime, guys, you need to get to Marty's. They can repair that rock peck and get it scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass here in FORDYCE, Arkansas. Guys, that's right, guys. They live by John 3:16. That's right. Marty's Body and Glass Shop in FORDYCE, Arkansas. A family-owned, friendly atmosphere, guys. And they're very professional and they do an outstanding job. Remember, guys, they're open Monday through Thursday, guys, and call them at 870-352-2443. That's right. See you later. Check out Marty's.
Something new at Stanfield's Fish Market. That's right. He has fresh cut deli meats. He has Cajun style turkey breast, bologna, hickory smoked turkey breast, summer sausage, ham and cheese loaf, sow, and he has holly barbecue loaf. Store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 2 p.m. Remember to get to Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in the city of FORDYCE, Arkansas, or just call them at 870-352-0353. Remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it.
Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the FORDYCE, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance. They can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Need brakes fixed? Alternator replaced? Oil change? Tire rods? Ball joints? Or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until, and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get them in and get them out. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important, and that's why you need FORDYCE Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In-state or out-of-state, there's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many gourmet items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's FORDYCE Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers.
Get ready for bigger savings and better coverage with Progressive's newest personal auto product, now available through Milton Insurance. For less than $20 a month, Progressive's vehicle protection gives you peace of mind with major repairs, dent fixes, key replacements, and more. And that's not all. How about enhanced multi-policy discounts, Progressive accident forgiveness to keep your rates low, and roadside assistance with trip interruptions just in case? Get the best coverage, the best savings, and the best service at Milton Insurance on the Insurance Corner at 4th and Spring Street in Fordyce.
Ooh, yeah. It's time. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. When I'm right. Time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show. On Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. Always tell the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
Good morning. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody is doing great this morning, this beautiful morning. So good to see everybody waking up with your boy, Joe, with the Joe Show. Awesome to see y'all this morning, man. Click that like button, click that share button, click that like button, click that share button. So good to see you guys waking up. All right, we got Jeff says he had a great time. His youngest daughter and her husband came by from Denver and took us to Lake Hamilton on Hot Springs. That's what I'm talking about, Jeff. I'm glad you had a great time. We got Aaron says, prayers for a very special person in my life that he make the decision that leads him in the right direction. Amen. Somebody put some prayers up for Aaron. Put some prayer hands up for Aaron. Aaron, I had used paper towels to filter, but I got it. I hear you. Y'all, this weather's been crazy, man. Last night we had so much thunder and so much lightning, and we're going to get into a little bit about the weather. Good morning, Kimberly. What's up, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Sabrina Young, good morning. Thank you for putting up the prayer hands for Aaron Reinhardt. You know, yeah, man, this weather has been bad. We're going to talk a little bit about tornadoes in just a few minutes in, in preparation and things like that before we go into the show, because I know this is tornado season. And with it being tornado season, man, it is. Hey, what'd you say, Billy? Let's go fishing tomorrow, man. Hey, tomorrow may be a great day. Hey, Billy, you shouldn't ask me that on Facebook. Then I could tell my job I was sick, but now I can't do that. I can't do it now, Billy. I'm live, man. Inbox that. If you would have inboxed that to me, I could have made something up, But, man, it's good to see everybody, man. It's so good to see you guys this morning. It's always good to see you guys, the ones that's clicking in, the ones that's scrolling by, headed to work. Be safe out there on the highway. If you're driving the highway, be safe. Watch out for water spots. We got a lot of rain last night. Watch out for the slick parts of the highway, because you know what make the highway slick is like oil, transmission fluid, radiator fluid. That stuff is on the road, and when water hits it, it creates a slick barrier. So some people don't be thinking about stuff like that, but be careful out there on the highway. We got Jeff says the trip was my early birthday present from the kids. This was last week, away from 59. 59. That's all right, Jeff. 59. All right, you almost retirement age. We all are. I feel good about my 55. 55. I'm still able to tie my shoe standing up. I can put my socks on without propping up. How many of y'all can put your socks on without sitting down? Don't be lying either. Y'all know y'all can't put y'all socks on standing up. Who can put your socks on standing up? I know. Don't sit here and lie and act like you can put your socks on standing up. Don't even sit there and play. Y'all know y'all got to sit down and put y'all socks on. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You know you can't. Hey, I do it sometimes, but sometimes the balance ain't right. You trying to stand up, put your socks on. You just reach down and just put them on. Lift up one leg and put the sock on. Lift up the other leg. Who still can do that? Hey, we need to make that a video challenge. We're gonna do a video challenge of putting your socks on without propping on something, without sitting down. We're gonna have to do a video challenge, and then we challenge people. We like, okay, you gotta do a video of you putting your socks on without sitting down. You gotta stand up and put your socks on. What'd you say, Cassandra? Not me. What'd you say, Aaron? I don't. Woo, that would be a good challenge. What's up, Sammy? What's happening with you? Lift one leg, hit the ground. I'm not. Yeah, Aaron said, lift one leg, hit the ground. I'm not ain't on your challenge. Y'all, I'm gonna challenge you. I probably can, but we'll be coming to see y'all at the hospital after. Jeff said, not me. My leg won't hold me up. Laughing out loud. My balance so bad if I sit and put my overalls on, just most like. What's up, Tanika? What's happening with you? What's up, Janice Alexander? Good morning. Good morning. We got Sammy says I can put the on the standing. I can put them on standing up, but I'll be hopping around. I got you, Sammy, hopping. You getting that one, but you know I can still do it. What about you, Sandra, Tanika? Can y'all put y'all socks on without sitting down? Can y'all just stand up, lift one leg, put one sock on, lift the other leg, put the other sock on? I challenge y'all. I'm gonna challenge y'all. Kid, I know Zuma. I know the Zuma queen can. Kim can do it. Kim can do it. But boy, I tell you, man, the older you get, y'all, one day. What's up, Isaiah? What's happening with you? Hey, one day, y'all, I'm 55 years old. I think I still look good to be my age. I think I still can move around good, and I can still do some great stuff. But check this out. I got on the back of my truck. And anybody know I got a big truck. I got a big boy. I got a big truck. When I get on the back of my truck, and normally, I had a Silverado and it wasn't real high, so I would get on the back of my Silverado. This was 10 years ago. And boy, I'd be back there watching the top of my truck, and I get ready to get out. I just jump down on the ground. Hey, I just go up there and just jump down on the ground. Well, y'all, I was at the car wash. I was on top of my Ford. I was on top of my big truck. I did the top of the hood. The top of the cab. I did the top of the cab with the brush. So I get over there and I look down there. It's kind of high because the truck's a tall truck. I jumped down. I jumped. When I jumped, my legs looked up at me, and before I jumped, my legs looked up at me and was like, what the hell? I know you ain't finna do what I think you. That's my legs. My legs looked up at me and was like, I know you ain't finna do what I think you finna do. Y'all, I jumped off the truck. I had the car wash brush in my hand. When I jumped off the truck, it ain't funny. When I jumped off the truck, y'all, I stood there. I couldn't move. I was just standing there. I was locked up. My whole carburetor, radiator pump, alternator, everything shut down. I was standing there. I was like, I know I can move. Y'all, I stood there for a good, I'm telling y'all. I'm sitting there like, and it didn't hurt. It's just that I locked up. Finally, boy, I started moving around. I said, I'd never do that. But man, hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, your mind might can tell you can still do some of the stuff that you used to do, but don't trust your mind. Don't trust. When you're young, you can trust your mind because your body can react. But when you get older, don't be your mind will lie to you. Don't you be believing everything your mind tell you can do. Girl, I'm finna go take gymnastics. You 55 years old talking about you finna go take gymnastics. You need to stretch. Just stay home and stretch. Don't even go join the gymnastic club. Just stretch. Just stretch. Kim, you know you do Zumba. You done hear folks coming there all hyped up to my, ooh, girl, I'm ready, girl. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. After like 6 minutes in, you got to go call the ambulance. You probably had to call the ambulance. Your body changes as you get older. You know, it does. It does. And I'm happy that I'm in the health that I'm in, you know, being my age and everything. But at the same time, you know, you still have to be careful. You know, I can still get out there and play basketball. I can still run and do it. But at the same time, I don't try to do all that crap no more, because as you get older, you got to understand there are some things that you can do and some things you can't do. Because the things you can do can cause you to be in a situation where you can't do them. So what I mean by that, there's come a time when you need to sit your tail down. I was playing softball at 50. I was playing basketball. I was on softball league. I was doing, man, at some point you gotta you gotta preserve your body, because you're getting older. Because one thing we're not gonna stop. We're not going to stop Father Time. You can try everything, you could take everything, but you ain't gonna stop that age from coming. You can talk about older people all you want, you going there, you getting there. So be mindful. When you see that little lady get out the car, that little man get out the car, and they walking a certain way, and you're like, why are they walking? Them folks know how they need to walk. That man may walk a little bit to the left and dipping a little bit, because he know if he dip to the right, he may have to go back to the car and sit down. So he walking a little bit to the left and he dipping. You like, man, look at him. He can't even walk. That man know exactly what he doing. You know, so, hey, I'm telling you, you know what you can do and know what you can do. You know, I hate to bring this up, but, you know, there's some things that you can't be doing in that bedroom that you used to do. You can't do it no more. Y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all. There's some things you can't do no more. Y'all that swinging from the ceiling fan and hanging on to the shower rod. Woo! You can't do it no more. You can't do it no more. You can't do it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Whew. Lord have mercy. Hey, I'm just trying to tell y'all, it's serious stuff you can't do no more. Don't be trying to get off work on Friday and can't even work Monday. They're gonna try it, I'm gonna try something. You at home on Facebook looking at video talking about, ooh, I'm gonna try this. Don't try it. You gotta go to work Monday. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. A lot of folks done lied talking about they hurt because they fell out. No, a lot of folks get hurt in the bedroom. Y'all, a lot of y'all be talking about, girl, I hurt my arm trying to plant some flowers. No, she wasn't trying to plant no flowers. She got hurt in the bedroom. What that feel like, baby? No, don't twist my leg that way. No, don't twist my leg. No, I can't take that. I can't take that. I'm sorry. We gotta move on. We got topics to do. Let me quit showing out. Whew. All right, let me quit. We got topics we got to do. Let's get it in, y'all. We got some topics we got to do. And check it out. Let's get a little bit into the tornado stuff. Let's get into the tornado stuff. Listen, guys. Prepare for tornado season, guys. Tornado season is up on us, guys. And a lot of people really don't think about tornado season. And they really, really and truly don't think about it. You know, but it's here. It's up on us, guys. I'm saying Arkansas tornado season runs from March until May. April being the peak. We are in the peak of tornado season. Now is the time to get prepared. Storms can develop fast in Arkansas. Stay ready and stay safe. Now, y'all, I have said years ago, I've said, you know, it's important to have a storm shelter. I finally got one. And and I've always I'm terrified of storms. I'm not afraid to say that. I guess I got it from my dad, because my dad was the same way. My dad was terrified of storms. And a lot of people, they'll make the statement, if the Lord wants you, he'll get you out the storm shelter. Let me explain something to you. I want you to go out there and stand on a train track. And I want you to stand there and wait until that train get there. And I want you to ask God to move you. Say, Lord, come down and swing from the heavens above and pick me up off this railroad track and take me somewhere and sit me down someplace else. Go stand right there and see what's going to happen. I need you to stand there and just see exactly what's going to happen. So all that talking about, well, the Lord will get you in the storm shelter. Why would the Lord want to get me in the storm shelter anyway? You know, my thing about it, God give you 5 senses to take care of yourself. You stand on that track, God say, I gave this crazy person, I gave them 5 senses to hear the train, see the train, smell the train, feel the track. He gave you 5 senses to know exactly what you need to do to remove your. So, man, protect yourselves. Get into the area of your house, the lowest area of your house, where there's no windows. A closet is a perfect place for a tornado. If you're in a house and you have no storm shelter, get in the hallways away from windows and doors. Guys, get in a closet. That is one of the most perfect places for protection from a tornado. Tornadoes can come in different sizes. I mean, all the way from F1 to 5. So just be careful. Man, pay attention. If you see where the weather is bad, are they talking about? Don't take no chances, because a lot of people love to take chances when it come down to the weather. Oh, it ain't gonna do nothing. Let me tell you something, man. You get caught in that crap. We done KB and I done got caught in bad weather 2 times, and it's not no fun. It's not no fun. It's a horrible feeling to be caught in bad weather. So don't take no chances. If they say the weather is gonna be bad, get somewhere. And what mom and daddy used to tell us to do when the rain came and the thunder and the lightning came. I'm gonna let somebody answer that. What did mom and daddy tell us to do? I'm gonna see that anybody have some parents like I had when the weather got bad. I'm gonna see if anybody has a parent. What did they tell you to do when the rain came, thunder, lightning came? What did your parents tell you to do? I know we're a little bit delayed, so you'll hear this question and answer it, but that's exactly what we did. They'll tell you a certain thing you need to do when it get bad outside. You know what they tell you to do. There it is. Nicole got it. Sit down somewhere and sit down and be quiet. Exactly. Sit down. Cut the TV off. That's it. We would cut the TV off. We sit down. We shut up. My dad would always say, the Lord is working. Let the Lord do his work. And he go get in the bathtub. I remember we were looking for my daddy one night. My mama said, where your dad at? Dad in there and got in the tub and then put the mattress over it. Dad ain't studying nobody. When the weather coming out, how we were kids, every man for theyself. My daddy kept telling everybody, come on. We all at the front door looking out the door. Shoot, my daddy went in there and got in the tub and put a mattress over him. And everybody looking for dad. My daddy said, you either gonna come in here or you can stay there. I'm out there, I got my pamper on, it's sagging. My pamper, it was sagging. I'm looking up at the sky like, I ain't see nothing, Ma, I don't see nothing. Look up, daddy gone. Daddy up out of there. You know, that's exactly what he say, Carolyn David. Get somewhere and sit down. Get somewhere and sit. You couldn't, listen, right now, kids, y'all, I done been around kids. My grandkids, when the storm come, they making noise. They still playing. They got the TV up loud. Shoot, back in the day, when the storm came, you would get the brakes beat off. You would get a whooping because you not being quiet when the storm. I don't know what being quiet does. And hold on, what else they do? They find that Bible and they open that Bible up and they sit that Bible in their living room. Can somebody tell me, why did they open up the Bible? And what scripture of the Bible did they open it up to? That's what I want to know. I want to see that y'all know. Well, y'all know your old school? Do y'all know your old school encyclopedia? What scripture would they open the Bible on? And why did they open the Bible? That's my question. LaQuinta says, I was just talking to my daughter about this yesterday. I'm telling you, Psalms 23, that's it. Psalms 23. You know, Psalms 23. Well, but what do the Bible supposed to do? That's the question. What do the Bible supposed to do? When you put the Bible out, what's the purpose of the Bible? What's up, Pastor Womack? What? Okay, we got Jeff says, kids being quiet lets me hear the storm. You can tell by the sound what's close. You're right. Psalms 23. But what does the Bible supposed to do, though? You got somebody remember that? I don't know if anybody said it, but let me tell you. The Bible on Psalms 23 supposed to split the cloud. The cloud that's causing the tornado or the bad weather, the Bible, when you open it, is supposed to split the cloud. Don't you know people will go outside and take an axe and stab an axe in the ground, and the axe is supposed to split the cloud. I mean. Yeah. My daddy had us out there with a nail. He tell us put a nail in the ground, and when you put your ear to the nail, you can hear the devil and the wife fighting when the storm come. My daddy said, go get that nail and go put that nail in the ground. You can hear the devil and the wife. So we'll run out there, we'll put the nail in the ground, and we on the ground like this, and you know we down there lying. Ooh, I hear him. Ooh, I can hear him. Ooh, he cussed. He said the MF word. No, we ain't hearing nothing. My daddy said, you better not say it, boy. Hey, okay, LaQuinta, no, yeah, she was telling my daughter about it. I'm telling you. You know, so Kim said they say the storm would, it's so many different sayings. Like she said, they said the storm would not pass your house. When my daddy and them always say the Bible, when you open the Bible, it splits the cloud. So that's what they say. I don't even put the Bible on the 23rd Psalms no more. I just open the Bible. Wherever it lands, I go and open. I still, hold on. First off, who still opens the Bible? Let me see the hands of the people who still open your Bible when it storms. I do. I still open the Bible. I go in there and get the Bible. I put the Bible on the living room coffee table in the middle. That's where you put the Bible and you walk out. Does anybody still use the Bible? Let me see the hands of you who still open the Bible when there's a storm outside. That's probably the only time the Bible get open in some houses. Bible you got to blow the dust off of it. All right, Joe Show, let's get it in. Are you ready for our topic number 1? Let's get into our topic number 1, guys. We're going to get into topic number 1. If you're ready for topic number 1, I need you to say ready. You're tuning in to Facebook hottest, livest show, The Joe Show. We're here every Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. Share the show. If you're watching right now and you haven't clicked the like button, click the like button for me. If you don't mind, share the show if you don't mind. Let's get into our first topic. Sandra Luckett, Miss Erin, Miss Cassandra, Tanika Giles, thank you guys so much. You know, I need you guys' help on these topics. Good morning, Miss Teresa Johnson. Good morning. All right, Jeff says, I don't anymore, but I do repeat the prayer. I got you, Jeff. Jeff, you got to tell us about that prayer you repeat. There's a certain prayer that you repeat. You know, Sammy said he ready. Let's get it in. Janice Alexander, Rosie Losa, she's ready. Here is our first morning topic. And thank you guys for tuning in this morning. I appreciate you guys. I'm bringing the music down for our first topic. First topic, let's get it in. Topic number 1. Joe, my wife and I have twins. I have no twins in my family, but her ex-boyfriend has several sets of twins in his family. We've been married for 6 years, and our twins are 3. We have a great marriage, and we get along very well. My question is, should I act on my thoughts and get a DNA test done, or leave things alone since we are happy. All right, guys. So this guy, his wife has had twins. They've been married for 6 years. The twins are 3 years old. And he like, man, I don't, man, her ex-boyfriend got several sets of twins in his family. Man, this is plaguing my, I want to have a DNA test. I want to make sure these kids mine. I trust her. We get along great. We got one of the best marriages in the world. I love my wife. I don't know. Should I get this DNA test done or leave things alone because we happy? What should this brother do? Should he go ahead on and get the DNA test? Because you know you can get a DNA without her even knowing. You can swab. You can. I mean, his kids. He there with him. He can do what he wants. What should this man do? What do you guys think? Do you think he need me? Because he said, I don't know what the probability is about twins. I don't know. So let's see what we got going on. We got Tanika said, uh-oh. That's all Tanika left us with. Tanika's left us with a uh-oh. All right, we got Aaron says, DNA don't drive yourself nuts. Your mental health matters. Okay, so Aaron, are you saying do the DNA? Because you didn't say, you just say DNA don't drive. So you saying do the DNA, I'm assuming. We got Billy says, he might have well lived with it now. He has waited this long. Live with it, bro. You done waited 3 years. You've been with the woman for 6. It's 3 years. She got twins. Might as well live with it. Hey, Tanika says swab them. Straight swab them. We got Jeff says, twins come from the mom's line, not yours. So trust the science and let it go. So Jeff says, let it go. Let it go. We got Travis say, what's up, cuz? Why wait till the children 3 years old? He should leave it alone. Let it go. Say, hey, kids 3 years old, let it go. That's all the kids know is they dad. Let it ride. We got Nicole says, leave it alone. Aaron said, yes, get a DNA. All right. We got Sandra Lucky says, Sandra got a long comment. Fraternal twins come from the maternal side of the family. Identical twins randomly happens. So what does that mean? Does the twins not look alike? Anybody in his family? I think what we have a situation is this, like he said, he have no twins on his side of the spectrum. The woman husband, ex-boyfriend, got several sets of twins on their side, on his side of the spectrum. He didn't say his wife's side, he said her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. So he's like wondering, like, man, I ain't got no twins on my side. He do. So that's where we are. So far, we're kind of like, I think we're like 60-40. 60% people say leave it alone, let it go. 40% of the people saying go get them swabbed, find out, give yourself a peace of mind. But you better ask yourself this, and I'm going to say this real loud and clear. What are you going to do if they're not your kids? You say you love this woman. You say y'all are happy. You say y'all been married for 6 years. If you swab those kids and those kids aren't yours, are you leaving? That's the question. Are you leaving? And if she find out you swabbed them, she'll probably leave you because she said you don't trust. And then they end up being yours. Then you got another thing on you. You got, hey, man. Okay, you want my take on it. Billy says, give my take on it. God. I'm gonna say it like this. And y'all, I gotta put it out there, y'all. I gotta put it out there. Relationships mean so much right now. Because what I mean by this is a good woman is hard to find, and a good man is hard to find. That's the truth. This man, you seem to have a very good woman. You say y'all have a great marriage. Y'all get along great. Everything you want is in this, except for you dealing with this issue with those twins. If those kids wouldn't have been twins, you wouldn't have thought nothing about this. So, my suggestion to you would be basically to use your judgment on your relationship with your wife. If your wife seemed to be honest to you, she seemed to be caring to you, she seemed to be everything that you want in a woman, trust that. Trust that. That's all I can tell you. Now, if your wife's shady, if she doing some shady crap, if your wife is doing some things that you suspect something, get those kids swapped. But if your wife is everything you want her to be, she's been trustworthy, she treats you good, she's not doing anything to make you think that she's doing something, leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's how you go on that. But if she's doing some shady stuff, if she's coming home late, if she's disappearing for times and you don't know where she's at, if that stuff been going on, get those kids swapped and find out if you're the father. But if you got a perfect marriage and she's doing everything she's supposed to do, you doing everything you're supposed to do, you're happy, let it ride. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You have no reason to question it. She's not doing nothing for you to question it, leave it alone. But if she's doing something for you to be questioning, if those kids are yours, then yeah, get them swapped. See, that's what a lot of women don't understand, and a lot of men don't understand. When you have a good relationship, things like this don't cross your mind. You're only doing this because of the twin situation. Because it sounds like you got a great relationship, you got a great marriage, you got a great woman. You just got this twin thing hanging over you. Let it go, man. If she's a good woman, you have a great marriage, let it go. Let it go. Can I get 100 on that? Y'all cool with that or what? Y'all ask me to weigh in now. What you guys think? I mean, that's the way I look at it. I'm going to go on how my relationship is. If my relationship is solid, if we getting along great, ain't no shadiness going on, I'm leaving it alone. But if she's doing some stuff that's shady, if she's doing some things that I think may not be right, then yeah, I'm going to check things out. Because that's what we all do. We all go on the relationship. So, because whenever we have relationships issues, we always go on how the mood is or how we are in the relationship. Because eventually, you know, if there's something going on, of course, you know, behavior will show. So that's the way I look at it. Tanika still say swab, regardless. Hey, I got you, sis. I got you. All right, check it out. We moving on. So I gave mine, y'all gave y'all. So we was around 60-40 on what he should do, swab or move on. I would say 60% said move on to 40% said get him swabbed. You know, so that's what you got, man. You got to make a decision based off of that. You know, so hey, that's my opinion about it. And let me ask y'all this question before we move on to topic number 2. In that situation like that, do you think, and just give me a simple yes or give me a simple no, do you think he should involve his wife in this? Do you think he should let her know how he feels? Because I got something I want to answer to that is, I want to answer that. How do you think he should handle that with his wife? Do you think he should tell her how he feels? Okay, I want to just see. I just want to see what you guys think about that. Because I mean, to open up to her and tell her his thoughts, like just tell her how he feels. Do you think he should tell her that? Because I got another question. It's just kind of tricky because I'm asking y'all this. Do you think, okay, so far we're at 90% of people saying yes. We're at 90%. We've only had one no. So most of y'all are saying that he should tell her how he feels about it. And I'm finna tell you something. And I'm bringing the music all the way down for this. And I want y'all women, when I say what I'm fixing to say, Because I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something. Because I'm going to tell you, women are you guys are very intelligent. Men, listen to what I'm finna say. And I want you to put women, if you watching this, I want you to put 100 down if I'm right. What I'm fixing to say. The reason I said, do you think he should ask her about it? Because guess what? And I want y'all women to put 100 if I'm right. Guess what? It done already crossed her mind that he's thinking about it. Tell me I'm wrong. Women smart. It done already crossed her mind that he's thinking about it. That woman know that her ex got twins all in the family. That woman know that. It won't even surprise her if you bring it up. A woman know. I'm telling y'all. She said, she's sitting around thinking, I bet you he thinking something because my ex got all them twins in the family. Women, she already know, bro. She already know you thinking that. But she'll never tell you she thinking about it. That's how women operate. That's how y'all women, she already know. She already know you thinking about it. She already know you thinking about it, Doc. She already know. She already know you think. She is waiting on it to come up. She just already sitting there waiting. I bet he better not bring it up. I'm telling you, she know. She already know. She already know. So you asking her what it's gonna do, it'll piss her off. But she'll sit there and probably pretend that she ain't. Well, how would you say something like that? That ain't even crossed my mind. Yes, it have. It done crossed her mind. Simple as that. So we got some people saying, we got 90% of the people saying, go talk to your wife. And I'm telling you, she's already aware of what you're thinking. She haven't said anything. She's already aware of it. That woman ain't no, women ain't crazy. Women ain't, no. Women, y'all can be slicker than men. Way slicker. We dumb. Why you think men get caught doing stuff all the time? Women don't never get caught. Y'all slick, y'all. Y'all slick, boy. Y'all slicker than dirt guts on the doorknob. All right, let's get it in. Are y'all ready for topic number 2? If you're ready for topic number 2, say ready. If you're ready for topic number 2, let's make it do what it do. All right, let's get it in. Cassandra says she's ready. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. And ain't nothing wrong with admitting that women are slick. Look, I'm not talking bad about a woman when I say a woman is slick. Women are powerful. The first mistake men make is start underestimating a woman and underestimating how powerful a woman is. I recognize how powerful women are. Powerful, and man, you are a dumbass if you think you smarter than the female, because females are extremely intelligent. A woman will walk around and know something that you're doing, and she'll walk around and know you're doing it for years. And when you make her mad, she'll tell you. You think I didn't know that you was going down there? Yeah, I know. I already know you was going. I've been knowing you was going down there. Lying, talking about you going. They already be knowing. Don't get me started about y'all women, folks. What did Rita say? Nickel slick. Let's get. All right, let's ride. Let's get it. Topic number 2. Let's get it in. All right, we bring the music down. We finna bring the music down. We going to topic number 2. All right. Topic number 2 says, a woman writes, Joe Show, I have 2 kids with my ex-husband. When I'm single, he doesn't act like a father at all. But every time I get into a relationship, he suddenly starts calling and giving the kids attention. He even showed up while my guy friend and I were sitting on the porch. His behavior is starting to provoke my guy friend. My kids are happy to get attention from their dad no matter what. But I know if I become single again, he'll disappear like he's done before. Should I stop him from hurting my kids or let him continue to do what he do? So we got a guy who every time a woman get in a relationship, every time a woman get in this relationship, he shows up. He start doing for his kids. He start popping up at her house and doing things that he don't do when she's single. But soon as she get in a relationship, he's playing dad again. So her question is, you know, her kids don't care because they like dad. But she see what he's doing to those kids. It's like, you know, they get all hyped up because she's in a relationship and dad's coming around. He's coming around now. He's doing this every time she get in a relationship. She said he's done this 2 times. But then as soon as she's single again, he fall back. So she want to know, should I check him on it and be like, look, if you're not coming around when I'm single, don't come around when I'm in a relationship. Should she do that? Because she kind of feel like if she do that, she's taking that from her kids, the dad, them. What should she do in a situation like this? Let's get it in. We got Rita says, ignore his childishness. Ignore. So Rita, should she just let him keep doing what he doing? Or should he, what you think, Rita? Should she step up and say, look, you need to stop doing what you're doing? Because she said he's done this 2 times. All right, we got Jeff's. Put a stop to it. He tried to use the kids to control you. So Jeff is saying, put a stop to it. He's using those kids to control you. All right, Aaron says, please stop. Explain that. Go a little further, Aaron, when you're saying please stop. Explain, go a little bit further in that. We got Rita says, that could be your potential husband. All right. Billy says, he's trying to block Joe. Yes. We got Aaron Reinhardt says, she is looking stupid. Just plain and simple. Get out this dude's life. All right. We got Miss Bill says, you have control over his access to you in your relationship. Obviously, it's not about the kids. Set those boundaries. Cut him off if you have to. A real father won't let that interfere with his relationship with his children. Exactly. He's telling you what he's doing. He's telling you that he don't want no part of you unless you got somebody else in your life. And what he's doing, he's coming there to interrupt that part. He's too concerned about what you got going on and not his kids. So your kids suffer when you're single. Suffer from not seeing him. Suffer from not getting attention from him when she's single. But as soon as a man come around, he's popping up. He's trying to play good father for that man. Show that man, I can come over here. I can do this. I can do that. That's what's going on. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. We got Cassandra says, he been a hater. She needs to make some ground rules. All right. I'm hearing rules. I'm hearing boundaries. So sound like she need to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries. All right. Rita says, her man will handle it. He knows the games. There you go. All right. Let me weigh in on this because it's getting later in the show. You know, in a situation like this right here, it always boils down to territorial feelings with men. And one thing about a man, we love sitting back letting you women take care of things, but then we don't have to. So you, ma'am, you have an opportunity to take care of this before it turns ugly. You got a man who decides to pop up at your house anytime he wants to, sound like it, and play dad whenever he wants to. You got to stop that. You got to stop that. Because you see what he's doing. You watch him hurt your kids twice. Your kid's too young to realize what's going on. So he's using that. Every time you get in a relationship, he decides to pop up and play dad and just come up around anytime he wants to. He don't need to be coming to your house whenever he wants to. He want to just pull up on you anytime he wants to. You should have been done fixed this. So the man you with won't have to fix it. Because you can cause a bad situation. Somebody can get hurt. The man you with can get hurt, or the man you with can hurt him. So because you've allowed it to go on too much. that you are at fault because you got to set those boundaries. And because a man that you get, he's watching your relationship with your baby's father. He's watching your relationship with an ex. He's watching all of that. And if you're not handling it right, you're going to lose that man you're with. Because don't no man want no drama. Don't no man want to walk in a relationship on top of drama. Don't no woman want to walk in on a relationship with a crazy baby mama. Most of the women, when they find out you got a crazy baby mama, they end the relationship because they don't want to be fighting. Because that man has let that baby mama got too much access to him and control what he got going on. And that's what happened. You have to fix that when you're sick. You don't fix, let me say this, you don't fix something like that when you're in a relationship. You fix those things when you're single. Can I get 100 on that? If you're a single woman and you got kids by a man, you fix that when you're single. Because what you let that man do when you're single is going to bleed over into what he's doing when you find a relationship. Let me say that again. Let me say that again so somebody can hear it. What you do when you're single with your baby's fathers, that's what's going to determine how your relationship with your next man goes. Because if you letting this man come whenever he want, because he feel like he got a child by you, he can just walk in your house, hey, what's up? He can do, you letting that man do that, you would never have no decent relationship. He can just no boundaries on how he call, no boundaries on what he does, no boundaries. You fix that when you're single. Because when you fix it when you're single, you letting him know you don't want him. You know, when a woman fix stuff like that when she's single, she's letting that baby daddy or ex-husband know, I don't want you. He see you don't have nobody and you send boundaries and you send rules, he gonna know you don't want him. Don't wait until you get in a relationship, then you start trying to fix that. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You gotta do it when you're single. Do it when you're single. So when you do get in a relationship, you ain't even gotta, it's smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. So that's Joe Show's take on it. You know, so that was a great topic. I love topics like that. You know, and so that's what you got to do. I know we had a couple of people use the word access. We had people use the word rule. We got people use the word setting boundaries. That is so important when you are a single woman. You do that when you're single. You set boundaries. You set rules. You set all that up when you are single. So when you do get in a relationship, that dude know if she did that when she was single, he ain't got a chance when another dude come involved. And most men will respect that, you know, because it happened when you were single. When you're single, you say, just don't pop up at my house like that. When you're single, you say, just don't call me any time of the night like that. If it ain't got nothing to do with the kids, don't call me asking me how I'm doing. Don't call me asking me what I'm doing. Because when you start allowing that to go on, he's going to do that when you get a man. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. We got Billy says, put that joke on child support and give him a visitation schedule, living pick up the kids and keep walking. There we go. There we go. You know, and so stop thinking, and women, stop thinking you're hard on your baby daddy. Stop thinking that. You with them kids way more than he is, and why are you worried about hurting his feelings? Because I know someone personally in my family that's concerned about hurting their baby. What the man you with? Focus on him. Because obviously, why are you worried about hurting somebody's feelings who didn't want you? Or you didn't want them? Why are you worried about hurting their feelings? You got the kids 99% of the time, and you worried about hurting his feelings on that 1% of the time that he even have the kids. You worried about hurting his feelings on that. Or you gotta really, sometimes you gotta look into things like that, and you just gotta look at what you got going on compared to what they got going on. There's everybody have a responsibility when it comes to kids. And there should not be a made thing. That should be a volunteer thing. And it should be a respectable thing. That's what it should be. Whew. Y'all enjoyed the Joe Show this morning. I enjoyed you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. You know, I can't say that enough. I cannot say that enough. I appreciate you guys. And guys, for advertising, I want to add this for advertising before we get off, guys. For advertising, to people who contact me for advertising, I want to explain this again. There is a fee for advertising. I don't know. I just don't get it. Sometimes I get my inbox flooded with flyers with people wanting me to do something, and sometimes I just say donate or whatever, make a donation to the Joe Show, and I don't mind. I'll advertise your ads, I'll advertise your church events. I don't mind, but make a donation. Make a donation. You can't go to the radio station and get it for free. You can't go put it in the newspaper for free. Make a donation. If I run an ad for you, pay for the ad. I don't mind. Utilize what we have in order to get the word out. But some people just I don't know what it is when it comes to it being local. I don't know if it's everybody know you know. I don't have that problem with certain businesses or whatever. But you know, sometimes everybody just want things for free, you know, and it costs money to do this, to open up this great big studio. I mean, I pay a monthly subscription for everything you see right here. And so it costs money to do that. So I'm just putting that word out there, guys. If you want it, come to me knowing that I do have a fee. I file taxes on the Joe Show every year. Come to me understanding that this is a business. It's a business. Those ads you see me running at the beginning of the show, those are paid advertising ads. I do advertisements. I do voiceovers for people. So if you want to do it, come to me, get with me. Let's sit down and let's talk. Just don't inbox me a flyer and say, hey, announce this on your show. It don't work like that. You know, just come to me with the fact that you got something going on. You know, you gotta just let me know and we'll get it out there. So also I'm working on a future ad that something's coming to FORDYCE real soon. So I'm waiting on to get the okay from the individual that I made it from. And once I get that, I'll be announcing that real soon on the show. Just keep watching the page. All right, love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Remember, if you woke up this morning, you won. I got to get out of here, and you do too. It's your boy Joe. We out.
Ooh, yeah. It's time. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. When I'm right. Time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show.